I feel like I missed my turn.
I did not take the wrong turn. Is this Christmas music?
And then I'll put a little wristband around you, and then when you go out on the trails, the bears will not attack.
It's never complete until we're hiking through the woods in motorcycle boots. And there comes
The lipstick.
Good morning, what you doing?
I am cooking breakfast.
I've got my coffee in my trusty Ozark Trail mug.
Oh, I lost a piece.
It's okay. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful morning in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh. Speak up, what you doing?
Well, I'm a firm believer in having the correct PSI in tires, just because it's, you know, you want to have even tire wear, things of that nature, proper grip in the twisties. So, trying out my new Wolf battery-operated tire pump. Tell them how efficient I am. I'm efficient.
He's way more efficient than I am.
All right, where are we off to today? We're gonna go do the 215, 276 Brevard Loop, I believe.
6:50 a.m. on a Tuesday. Bathed in bird song the moment I wake. Turn the dial to the right place. This is my morning, the Tennessee way. My dog is ready to be walking. A pot of coffee got me talking. Patsy cries out, she's so crazy. This is a morning, Tennessee made me.
We've just come down Route 215, which is the Blue Ridge Parkway access road. We are now in the little town of Brevard, which is absolutely adorable, like all the little towns here. But we're not stopping in Brevard. We're on our way to do what? Get some coffee. Did I miss my turn? I feel like I missed my turn. Seriously, what's not on camera is how many times I've been blabbing away and missing where we're supposed to be.
I'll get your key.
Oh, hey, that's smart. He'll get my keys. Oh, by the way, I didn't actually miss my turn back there. He's keeping me straight between not turning off my helmet, not getting my key out of my ignition, taking wrong turns. I did not take the wrong turn this time, or I didn't miss my turn this time. So a couple years ago, we got stuck on the highway up there and had to get off, and I found some convoluted route to get down here to 64 down this road. And we're come tooling down this road, down this hill, and Neil looks over here at this place. He's like, oh my God, there's Cognitive Brew. Cognitive Brew House. Yay.
It is.
Oh,
It is.
yes.
It is.
They have really good tea here. They have all this cool stuff. Hey there. Oh. So I bought this riding jersey. That thing's amazing. I love that. It was like $90 a year ago, or 2 years ago when I bought it. Let's see how much it is now. How much do you think it is? Oh, it is. It's still $89.95.
Gotta say, this is one that we're gonna have a bunch of highlights of the day. We've started out with some amazing twisties.
Route 215 from Crusoe down to Route 64. You go all the way up a mountain to where the Blue Ridge Parkway crosses, then you come all the way down the other side. I believe was built as a parkway access road. So when they were just putting in the Blue Ridge Parkway, they obviously had to get up there with their trucks and equipment and materials and stuff. So this road was engineered like by top engineers and designed. So every turn, every camber, every corner, you just flow. It's just one of these. You're like,
It's good rhythm. Real good rhythm.
oh my God, it's one of my favorite roads, and it's a gem. Route 215. When you get down to the bottom, you get to this little Headwaters rafting, fly fishing shop.
It's very fa. They have $700 plus $1,300 plus
Reels.
reels.
Just your reels for your fly fishing. We have bathrooms. There's ice cream. There's like a coffee, like a food truck, coffee truck outside.
It's nice.
It's a very nice stop after 44 miles of twisties. So we did that, and then we came up 64 here.
And if you're not familiar with Cognitive Brew, we first came to know Cognitive Brew because of Bird Peak, Seth's
Mountain biking
mountain bike channel. He sells a lot of his merchandise here. But
Cheers, baby.
cheers. Cheers. Oh, they got hung up.
So let me tell you, they have this tea here. It's Rishi, R-I-S-H-I-T. I remembered from being here a couple years ago, this was like the best jasmine tea ever.
Did you say R-I-S-H-I-T?
No, there's no tea. There's no tea.
That's neat if that's what it's called.
Rishi. Rishi.
Because I was going to say, you're pronouncing it wrong. God, this is pleasant. This is very nice.
You might have to get him a new t-shirt.
I'm not. I'm gonna hang tight. But damn it, the priorities.
So when we came here, I want to say 3 years ago. I don't even know if it was 2. It might have been 3 years ago. This was on our way out to the mountains. This was day one, driving up, and we stopped in here. It was like, oh, it's wonderful little respite, and we blew so much money in here on the first day before we even stayed anywhere or ate anything.
2 seconds.
Like $200 gone. What you didn't hear already this morning is me cussing out a Breus.
Oh, it was awesome. I wish it would have been on here.
But boy, it was a good volley of cuss words directed at that Breus driver. Didn't catch it on camera.
So I wish the only thing I wish this place catered to runners. There's kind of a mountain bike runner cross section.
Yeah, you guys go together because when you get injured running, then all you have to do is mountain bike.
Well, while I like mountain biking, and I do, it's last resort for me. Running is just everything to me.
Last resort. My last resort is wheelchairing. Yeah, you know what? We left the parking lot, the gravel side hill of our Airbnb. He's got all zipped up, got all his vents zipped up and everything. We hit the quarter mile down the gravel
Because it was chilling.
road to the real road. He's like, I'm opening up everything. I'm back opening up. I'm like, we only went a quarter mile down gravel. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. He turned off his heated gloves. I'm like, heated grips on.
So on the gear end of things, though, I have been using before we switched this off. I've been using MSR products now.
Oh, I need to switch you off. Oh, wait. Before I switch it off.
No, before you switch me off.
Before I switch you
So I started dealing with Rocky Mountain ATV, ordering stuff, engine parts or engine bar parts for my new Africa Twin. This, that, and the other. Ended up with some MSR adventure pants, which are waterproof.
Which he's wearing right now.
I got to tell you,
They look good.
the reviews done on those, they're great. But I bought a.
Is this Christmas music?
I don't think so. It is Christmas music. That's weird. Anyway, I got some MSR heated gloves, and I'll be getting a full review on those
He's going to give you a full review. Well, I say
later. I just
joy to the world. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's literally joy to the world. And today is September 9th.
so weird.
And it's off.
Ooh, there is a holiday.
like that.
There is a holiday coming up here in a couple of days. 22 years.
Oh, that holiday. That's our holiday.
22 years with this girl. If we make it another 2 days, 3 days,
2 hours.
let's see. Who knows? Maybe it'll work out.
I'm thinking, beautiful day. Need to work up a good appetite. Let's go up to the parkway and go climb that fire tower.
I'm down.
Are you? Okay.
Is that within the realm of where we're at?
Oh, yeah.
Is it, and no, I don't guess it matters. Is it much of a hike away from our bikes that people could take our stuff?
It's a half mile. But we don't have much stuff on our bike now. I feel like Hermione digging to the bottom of the purse. Like,
Right.
oh, I think there's a tent in here. Voila!
God, you know it's...
There's a tent. We stopped off at Looking Glass Falls. I will turn you around, and this time I did open my little thingy. Stay out of his way, because somebody's getting an awesome selfie. Oh, gotta get the hair right. Oh, look at that, handsome man. Cute man. All right, I have to be careful. I have done this before, climbing on rocks and these waterfall features, and not looking down where my feet are going. And I haven't actually taken a tumble, but I've been close. So, I'm gonna look at my feet, sorry.
So, y'all remember 1980, it was 1984, I guess, Rambo's First Blood, when he jumped off the cliff and the chopper was coming after him. This was not it.
Oh my God, this was all the way down to the rocks. We've never done this.
Spot to break an ankle for sure.
Apparently motorcycle boots,
Yeah.
despite what we do,
Yeah.
are not really conducive for rock climbing. We do a lot of hiking in our motorcycle boots. Whoa, Looking Glass Falls.
That was cool.
Like we've never seen them before.
This is going to sound crazy, but it wasn't as easy getting down there as I would have thought.
You were a graceful mountain goat.
Was I?
Sure.
I didn't do too bad.
Well, I think it's time to get back on the bike. Then
Yep.
I think we've decided against Frying Pan Tower. Neil had a really good point as soon as we got on the bike. He said, you know, what's the parking like? And I said, you're basically parking down on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and you have to walk like 0.6 of a mile up this hike to get to it. He's like, so all of our stuff is just down there on the parkway? I'm like, yeah.
A lot of people coming and going.
And you didn't say no to it.
I wasn't going to say that.
But I drove for a few miles and I said, I think you have a point. So we will see you on the road. I think we're going to go to the Cradle of Forestry. And I've always passed by that too, and we never stop in. So I think today's the day we stop in there. Hi there.
Welcome to the Cradle.
Yes, never been in here.
Never have been?
No, we've come through here a ton, up and down 76.
Yeah.
And today I said, you know what? We need to go in.
A lot of people just drive by 1,000 times like we used to.
Yeah.
So one day we came in here. Very interesting place. It's like an indoor-outdoor museum of forestry.
Okay.
This is where the first school of forestry was built in the United States. And some of the old buildings are still out there from the 1880s, 1890s. That's on one of the trails if you feel like doing a little walking.
Okay.
There's another trail that goes out to a bunch of old buildings. No, that was the old building. Then there's a train, a log lifter, a sawmill, various things that loggers were using in those days. And then, of course, there's the main entrance, the main museum, which is the indoor part of it, right ahead of you.
Okay.
There is a $10 fee for adults or half that price if you have the National Park Pass. If you just go to that parking lot on the right there, the second right, you'll see a bunch of other cars. And then if you go in the main building, there will be a gift shop on your right, and that's where we'll ask you for the entrance fee.
Okay, very good.
And then I'll put a little wristband around you, and then when you go out on the trails, the bears will not attack.
Right, because bears don't like wristbands.
That's right, they're trained.
Good, all right.
There's a lot to do here. They'll tell you all about it in there.
All right, thank you so much.
Sure, enjoy.
Kids are adorable. Kids are so great. They see motorcycles, they can't help themselves. I was the same way.
How are you, sir?
Good.
Hi there.
Doing well.
What'd you go right in on?
Today, Africa Twin.
Okay.
And the County Scramble.
Yes.
I used to have an African twin back in the day, and then I now got a Harley, but I've been looking at the Pan Am.
Good for you, man. Neil.
Brandon,
Hey, Brandon.
nice to
Hi,
meet you guys.
Brandon. So we've never stopped in here before. We've ridden the roads up here a ton.
Okay.
We're like, you know
We
what?
always
Today's the
say
day. We're stopping in. So what's going on up here?
So, first of all, we have our gift shop, and we ask everybody to start the gift shop. That's where you'll pay your admission and get your wristbands.
Okay.
Once you get that, then we have an exhibit hall behind you with a lot of hands-on stuff.
Okay.
One of the big highlights is there's a helicopter simulator. Shows
I've
you what
heard
it'd be
those
like
kids.
to survey a forest fire from the sky.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of people love our helicopter in there, but there's also a lot of other hands-on stuff to do.
Nice.
Okay.
Then we have our exhibit down the hallway here that has exhibit from the Chicago World's Fair, different planks of wood, the different grains of it, stuff like that.
Nice.
Then behind there's a wood door over here and a wood door here. Both of those will take you into our movie theater.
Okay.
And in that there will be a movie that will talk about the Cradle of Forestry, how it got started, some of the ups and downs of it in the original years, what the actual purposes were, stuff like that.
Okay.
Nice.
When you watch that movie, you'll find out about Dr. Alvin Schenk, or Carl Alvin Schenk. Down here is the exhibit. There's some of his artifacts as well as old Smokey the Bear exhibits.
Oh, wow.
And then outside, there's 3 paved hiking trails. The first one's a mile loop, and it takes you through all the old historical buildings on the property. The second one's a 1.3 mile loop. It's more of the logging side of the property, so that has the 1914 Climax locomotive on it. And our third trail is just a nice walk through the woods.
Okay.
In the spring and fall, there's beautiful mountain views, but with the trees in bloom right now,
It's tough.
You can't see those views.
Yeah.
So it's just a nice mountain walk right now.
If we were to do one of the 2 walking loops,
What I would recommend then, the
Train?
kids love the train.
Yeah.
Most of the adults like the buildings better.
okay.
Especially if you get a chance to watch the movie, it brings those buildings to life a little more. So if you were just going to do one and not having kids with you, I would
Yeah.
recommend the Biltmore Campus Trail that has the old buildings. It's relatively flat. There's one little place that's got a short downhill and it goes under a tunnel of 276. They're all paved.
We get ours from the satellite at Fire Tower up on the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah.
And it just sometimes, it's slow.
Not having it.
You need a printed receipt.
Please, if we could, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
a film about Carl Schenck, who really was the father of American forestry, the first national forestry program in the United States to manage and conserve the forest in a sustainable way was started right here. And I believe they said this is the first national forest in America. George Vanderbilt owned this as part of his estate. 100,000 acres here in Pisgah National Forest. There's a little movie theater with about a half-hour movie that teaches you about what this place is, who Carl Schenck was, George Vanderbilt's involvement with this.
It was cool. The movie was great.
It was fascinating and highly educational, and it gives you a much greater appreciation for the Appalachian Mountains and this area in particular. So we're going to continue walking. I do have to point out, can you see behind me? This is paved. Normally I say we're never on a motorcycle trip. It's never complete until we're hiking through the woods in motorcycle boots.
And now we sort of are, sort of aren't.
We sort of are, but not because we're on pavement. Normally we're on hiking trails.
Yeah.
But this is nice, so come visit. This is the moon tree. You may never go to the moon, but if you touch this tree, you'll be touching something that has. When Stuart Roosa, former Forest Service smoke jumper, served as an astronaut on the Apollo 14 mission, he wanted to take something along to honor the Forest Service, so he took hundreds of seeds from several different species of trees. This tree grew from one of the 500 seeds that orbited the moon with him in 1971. The Forest Service planted it here as part of the 1976 bicentennial celebration of our nation. We have thoroughly enjoyed our brief visit to the Cradle of Forestry. I definitely want to come back and actually walk the full loops and see everything.
It really has been amazing. And honestly, the movie is the best part just because it really tells the story. And then to be able to kind of look at all the different buildings and things of that nature. However, it finally answered a question for me. I was thinking that Carl Schenck was one of the guitarists for the Scorpions.
No, that was Rudy.
Oh, it was Rudy.
And then his brother Michael had his own band. What was it called? The Michael MSG. Carl was the third brother that you never hear about. Oh, the sign's not lit. Oh, usually that sign is lit. This is Bogart's Tavern. Bogart's Tavern Restaurant.
And the decal, of course. There's some good ones on here too.
Oh yeah. All right, next one. Where's that one going? Did you get Cognitive from the coffee shop? Those guys are hard to peel.
Since I don't have long fingernails anymore.
Because, you know, since he transitioned to having short nails.
Concentration. Here it comes.
There comes the
lipstick.
If you ever saw the movie Garden State, you'll get that reference.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looking good. We had an amazing day.
We
It
did.
was awesome. Had a fantastic breakfast.
It was an awesome day. As you saw, we had a lot of fun. It was a relaxing day. We probably did close to 200 miles today,
Yeah, it was good.
which is a normal day, but we really split it up with a lot of breaks, which
Yeah.
was nice. And we love coming back to a nice, cozy Airbnb all day long, knowing we're light on the bikes. We don't have all of our crap on there. We could just come and go, and we got an awesome place to come back to and get some good rest.
It was good.
It
Had a
was-
great day.
And it was educational, learning stuff about the Cradle of Forestry in North Carolina. Pretty impressive stuff, you know. You're never too old to keep learning. We will be back tomorrow with more adventures with Dirt Pony.
6:50 a.m. on a Tuesday, bathed in bird song.